From 14-second heartbreaks.
Look at her right arm. Watch how she puts the pressure on that arm, turns her hips, and Kat's in a world of...
To the preacher's daughter handing out a sermon.
Didn't do much to hurt Jones. Oh, but that...
These are the craziest endings in girls MMA in history.
Long punches. She catches you at the very end of them, and she's got serious power. Whoa!
No one walks into a fight with Chris Cyborg expecting mercy. Amanda Nunes didn't come to survive. She came to detonate.
Nunes goes straight with the jab and be strategic. Nice.
Oh, Nunes! And when she did, the women's division felt the aftershock.
Cyborg's hurt!
She's hurt bad!
It was a declaration that power, precision, and patience can rewrite history in under a minute. The Lioness silenced a legend.
And now it's real. Oh! She's hurt her feet. She's still got her down. Cyborg nearly out on her feet. Oh!
That night, Nunes stole an era. Cyborg looked human for the first time, and everyone in the arena knew something had shifted.
If it comes down to it.
Wow, nice kick from Allanna Silva, but now Conceição tried takedown.
What a scramble!
Every crowd loves an underdog, but Sal roared for Allanna Silva. You could feel the shift from respect to pure disbelief when the youth started bullying experience.
The ladies up.
Wow.
Oh, what a sprawl from Silva. Even their champ.
Rose Conceição came in with the swagger of a champion, but Silva didn't read that script. She tore it up, kicked through it, and wrote her own ending with a single strike. It was less of a knockout and more of a national announcement.
Going into this round, and
Yeah, I think so.
I mean anyone,
So-
if someone could be, oh, just like that.
The LFA cage has seen wars, but this one felt personal. Silva shattered the order of things. When a 22-year-old ends a reign like that, even the lights in the arena blink twice to make sure it's real.
LFA at number 182.
Discipline, no punching, hey, no kicks first, hands first. Level.
Kendra McIntyre marched in like a woman who'd already written the ending. You could see it in the stance. Calm, but slightly murderous. Every strike felt less like combat and more like a very painful physics lessons for Caterina Legarreta.
Time's winding down. Can Caterina Legarreta hold on? McIntyre looking for the first round submission.
Legarreta hung in there, face bloodied but pride intact, like a stubborn warrior refusing to tap to reality. Every time the crowd thought it was over, she just grinned and swung back.
Oh, the kick from McIntyre. I mean, target practice right now for Kendra McIntyre.
Then came the exclamation point. A walk-off knockout so clean, even the ref blinked twice before stepping in. McIntyre didn't celebrate wildly. She just stood there like a sniper admiring her work.
Introductions for our main event. Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event.
Ronda Rousey stood in her usual calm, that eerie kind of calm that only killers and chess masters possess. Kat Zingano, eyes blazing, wasn't just fighting Rousey. She was fighting the entire myth that Ronda was untouchable.
Look at her right arm. Watch how she puts the pressure on that arm, turns her hips, and Kat's in a world of pain right here. Right away, taps.
In a blur, a judo flip, and one misplaced limb, Zingano's dream became a nightmare. 14 seconds. That's all it took for Rousey to turn the alpha into an armbar statistic.
Very wide stance for Holly Holm.
Yep, she said she's adjusted.
Holly Holm stood eyes sharp, shoulders loose, like she'd already seen the ending before it began. Allanna Jones thought she was just in another round. What she didn't know was that Holm was writing her first MMA scripture, and she was the sermon.
Also, she's got good timing. She fades out of the way and comes back with her own shots, doing it.
When that kick landed, it was poetry. The kind of poetry that leaves you counting stars and rethinking your life choices. Even Holm didn't celebrate much. She just had that quiet look of someone who'd done this before in another ring, another life, with gloves a little smaller and opponents a little slower.
Didn't do much to hurt Jones. Oh, but that one does! It is all!
Jones deserves credit, though she wore that kick like a badge of toughness, even while gravity made other plans. And somewhere in Albuquerque, Greg Jackson probably just smiled and said, "That's my preacher's daughter."
Straight right is there for Cyborg.
Doing a good job. Oh, she got tagged there.
This is what she needed to do.
When Chris Cyborg walked out at UFC 214, everyone knew what was coming. They just didn't know when. Across from her stood Tanya Evinger, a late replacement, 10 pounds lighter and stubborn enough to think she could survive the storm.
Evinger not even a scratch on her. Cyborg knocks her down here. Could this be the beginning of the end? 1 minute and 3.
Hard leg kicks by Cyborg.
From the opening bell, Evinger came to wrestle chaos itself. She grabbed, clinched, and pulled, trying to turn Cyborg's violence into exhaustion.
Superman punch. Partially for Cyborg.
By round 3, the precision started to carve through Evinger's armor, body shots, leg kicks, and finally, the cruelest of knees. Evinger dropped. It was the end of her resistance.
Cage side tonight, here in Kansas City, Leonardo coming alive with some strikes early. Now into this clinch.
They call her cold-blooded, and Erin Blanchfield wears that name like armor. Across the cage, Victoria Leonardo came to prove she could hang. But from the first exchange, it felt like she was trying to punch through ice.
6 wins, 4 come by way of submission stoppage.
Blanchfield moved like she was built in a lab for controlled chaos. That head kick announced her arrival to every scout watching. Leonardo tried to recover, but it was like trying to reboot a computer after lightning struck it. When it was over, Blanchfield didn't celebrate, just a small nod before packing up. Leonardo earned respect by standing that long, but Blanchfield earned something else: fear.
More right hands to the body from Heather Clark.
Felice Herrig and Heather Clark were here to settle something personal inside the Bellator cage. The crowd didn't know if they were about to witness a brawl or a grudge therapy session. Turns out, they got both.
I'm surprised she's playing this boxing game with Felice Herrig. Especially when she was so successful on the ground in the first round. Nice right hand.
Clark came out strong, grinding Herrig to the mat, pressing down with that early top control like she was trying to prove a point. Herrig, though, stayed calm, eyes calculating, conserving energy while Clark burned through hers. By the third round, Herrig had taken over completely, taking the back, locking in the body triangle, and squeezing out both the air and the fight from Clark.